not different on Now is powered by Sagicor. Wise financial thinking for life.
And my guest this morning on behalf of Shamla Miraj is Nyol Manswell. And good morning, Nyol. You're no stranger to the program. You're a musician and a performer.
Good morning.
Merry Christmas. Good to have you here this morning.
It's wonderful to be here.
And what has been your biggest inspiration growing up?
For me, it's just life. Just wanting to go out there and live life and do the best that I can do. I don't have one particular thing that inspires me, but I look for anything and everything out there that just exudes life.
And you left Tobago to come over, Tobago, your home town, and came over to Trinidad and Tobago to live. What was that experience like?
Well, I was diagnosed with glaucoma at 3 months.
Right.
And lived for a long time, being visually impaired. And I think for a while, it was okay. Growing up in Tobago, life is, well, I mean, if you've been to Tobago, you know what life is like. It's,
love it, yes, paradise.
Yes, it's paradise. And then at maybe 9 or so, the Blind Welfare discovered me over there and offered my mother the opportunity to bring me to Trinidad. And she perhaps was in denial for a bit, and she didn't send me until I was 12 years old. So it was a bit difficult for me and for my family having to separate because I didn't have any family here in Trinidad per se. But as with all things in life, you find the positives out of it. It was definitely necessary for me, and I wouldn't have achieved any of the things that I have achieved to this date without having made that move.
But you did leave your mom and your siblings at a young age. So what did you do to overcome that pain, I'd imagine, of having to leave your family at such a young age?
I think I was just born tough, Lisa.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just not wanting to have anything. Even from that young age, I understood that this is what I had to do in order to make it through life.
Yes.
So that I had to develop that mental and emotional toughness that was necessary to get myself through the situations.
And how did you discover your musical talents?
I was, there's a joke in my family that I was born singing. From ever since I could remember, I've been singing. I remember being 3, 4, 5 years old, that's all I can remember from my young life, singing in the village, singing in churches, singing in funerals, weddings, whatever. I was that was what I was doing.
But you would have had to adapt your learning to cater to an environment that catered for persons without disabilities. So how did you go about doing that?
At the time it was, you know, sometimes in life, there are things you have to do, so you just do it.
Yes.
And that's what it was. I had really wonderful people around me. The teachers were really good. They tried their best with the limited resources that was there, with the limited knowledge that was available. And it was just a willingness on my part as well. We all worked together to accomplish what we had to accomplish.
Okay, well, I know that you're going to be singing the first Noel for us this morning. So we're going to get the music going and hear your beautiful voice. Yeah, thank you so much.
Of course.
Nyol. Music.
The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields where they lay, in fields where they lay, keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Nowhere, 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 nowhere. Born is the King of Israel. they looked up and saw a star, and so it continued both near and far, and to the earth it gave great light. So it continued both day and night. Nowhere, 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 nowhere. Born is the King of Israel. Nowhere, 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 nowhere. Born is the King of Israel. Nowhere, 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 nowhere. Born is the King of Israel.
Wow. The voice of Nyol Manswell, the first Noel. Truly gifted.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nyol.
Thanks for having me.
Wonderful. And this has been Unique, Not Different.